Miss Shamcey, let's start with your welcoming words for everybody here today.
Yes, hello everyone. Thank you for waiting. This is not the first time that I've invited some of you here. We've done some press conference here at the Beauty Queen store. But of course, for those who are just here for the first time, the Beauty Queen store actually evolved from our desire to showcase Filipino-made products. For the longest time that I've been a beauty queen and being part of Miss Universe Philippines, we've always been championing the Filipina. Sabi ko nga, whenever we go abroad, when we cheer for our ladies, there's this pride na pag sinabi natin, no, we're supporting the Philippines. Parang may ganung pride when it comes to supporting our queens. And I wanted that pride to transcend not just the queens that we bring to the universe or to any international competition, but I want to be able to champion the Filipino craft. Whether it's clothing, shoes, bags, eventually skincare, I want to be a platform now, not just for women to pursue their dreams, to inspire others, but our store become a platform for up-and-coming designers, up-and-coming crafters, artists. And this is just the start. This is just the beginning. We're excited for our future collaborations. Right now, we started with just the shirt. And I said that if you're wearing a Smiley or a Beauty Queen shirt, you're not just helping the retail store, but you're helping everybody that made that shirt. Galing sa sinulid, hanggang naging fabric, hanggang naging t-shirt. And I can say that I'm very proud that it's all made by Filipinos for Filipinos. So yan yung aming desire here. Of course, some of our bags in collaboration with Gerson, and we also have traditional textiles from our designer, Erjan de la Serna. And eventually, we're also opening up to different artists that we're collaborating. Later, you will see it in our fashion show. So actually, it's just a celebration of being a Filipino. And I hope that we can inspire more. Lalo na yung mga kabataan. I know, with social media, TikTok, which is wala akong TikTok kasi medyo hindi ko na yata age group. But I know with social media, a lot of our younger generation look up to a lot of influencers, and we see them donning, signature items, signature bags, and that's okay, signature clothes. But I hope na hindi mapag-iwanan yung gawang Pinoy. And I hope more and more influencers would be proud to wear Filipino para yung sumusunod sa kanila, nagpa-follow sa kanila, will also be inspired na when you are supporting local, when you're supporting a product that's made in the Philippines, ano yun ripple effect. You're helping more and more people. You're creating jobs in the Philippines. And so, that's what Beauty Queen actually represents.
I love that. You're really championing your advocacy as well through this store, and you're continuing your legacy as well, Miss Shamcey. Now, you've worked with a lot of designers, as you've mentioned. What do you think makes Filipino products truly unique that people should opt for that versus products from everywhere else?
Because when we think about a Filipino product, we always have something in mind na kailangan traditional siya, kailangan it's only worn during official events or formal events. I hope that we also normalize and champion wearing it for every day. That there are certain things that is Filipino but doesn't have to be traditional. As long as it's made in the Philippines, I will call it Filipino. Hindi siya kailangan na traditional, using just traditional textile. I really feel because we are part of that industry, and I feel like kung kung tayo mismo as Filipinos, we don't support our fellow Filipinos products, sino pa? Like, how can you expect, people abroad? Yun yung isa nga nakakalungkot because the foreigners, they see more value with our products than us Filipinos. Kasi meron tayong mentality, maybe the colonial mentality na basta gawa sa labas, mas maganda. But I think we have to change that. I think that tayo mismo, to have pride in ourselves, to have pride in our history, to have pride in our traditions, wag nating hayaan mamatay yung anong meron tayo. We should be proud of it, and we should always, wherever we are, huwag tayong mahiya na either, not just actually in products, like, I'm also speaking on behalf of Arte. We want to champion, dances, songs, everything that makes us who we are. Gusto namin ibalik yung pride, na parang hindi siya jologs, hindi siya parang, pag ginawa ko to, parang hindi ako cool. How do we make it cool? To embrace who we are. So yun.
I love that. It's really being proud of being Filipino from head to toe here. It is an honor for all of us to be here with you because I know that this day is very special for you, Miss Shamcey. So now I'm going to open the floor up to our members of the media. Do you have any questions for Miss Shamcey?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Dolly for OVN Worldwide. Congratulations, Miss Shamcey. Okay, the question is, what's the inspiration behind the Beauty Queen story?
So as I mentioned earlier, as a beauty queen, we always take pride that we wear the Philippine sash. And sabi ko, sana hindi lang doon magsa-stop yung ating pride to being Filipinos. And when thinking about a store that can, accommodate up-and-coming designers, yung mga wala namang means to create their own stores, I said, why not create it's not just a store. I feel like the Beauty Queen store here in Shangri-La Mall, it's more of like a hub. That's why may mga areas tayo that's for conference, for discussions, because I want it to be flexible. I want it to be able to transform in any space. It can be a makeup station, it can be, an event center, and then it can house exhibits, because, I also love to paint, so I want to support local artists. So pag wala silang space to exhibit their works, pwede rin dito. So it's very flexible, but the only thing that sabi ko nga na I want it to be is that when you're here, you don't feel alienated. Like even with our shirts, I try to make the price range then also very accessible. But of course, sa mga partners namin, syempre may ibang presyo din naman sila. But I hope that it can be more accessible to all, na hindi lang siya yung makaka-afford na kayang makabili dito sa Beauty Queen store. And also, eventually, in the future, we want to be able to be a one-stop shop also for queens na naghahanap ng kanilang, di ba? Para kung gusto mo maging isang beauty queen, hindi ka na mahirapan. You come to the Beauty Queen store and we'll help you.
Yes, I would like to say, aside from clothes, are there other items available here, and are you offering other services aside from?
Yes, actually we started with the shirts, and then we also have bags, and then we have yung ating partners with like Urjan de la Serna, so he has like a different barong, or like not just that, yung mga polo and Filipiniana. And eventually we also wanted to also sell shoes, and then cosmetics and skincare. Pero to ano na yan, soon.
Thank you so much.
We'll open the floor to one more question. Do we have any members of the media that would like to ask?
Okay, hi, Shamcey. Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I'd like to know how viable as a business is the beauty queen store in this day and age?
Well, first, you know, our pageants, not just the Miss Universe Philippines pageant, which is the national pageant, but when we started last year, we did the regional, the local pageants, and we thought that that's your marketing parang arm, you know. You have the girls, you have your influencers, and they can be your models also for your store. So actually our long-term plan, our vision for Beauty Queen store, that there will be a Beauty Queen store in every region that has a local MUPH pageant. So at least it's not gonna be just a one-time event, especially for our partners. We want it to be long-term, we want it to be sustainable. So, mahirap na isang beses lang sila magkakaroon ng event. But if they have a store, and you know, it can be a year-long revenue stream for our local partners. So yan talaga yung parang long-term vision that we're thinking for our Beauty Queen stores. So that it will, yung mga nasa probinsya, they don't have to travel here in Manila to, you know, to purchase. So magkakaroon na ng mga regional stores all over the Philippines.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to our members of the media that asked their questions. And don't you worry, because after this official opening ceremony, you can also ask more questions to Miss Shamcey Supsup-Lee. And of course, we want to thank you, Miss Shamcey, for gracing today's event. Let's all move now to the entrance of the store for the ribbon cutting ceremony together with the blessing.
Yay! Congratulations!